Welcome to your math class. In this class, we are going to solve the problem of exercise 6.3. Let's see our first question. First question is given there. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number. Also find the square root of the numbers shown obtained. This is the question number 5 of exercise 6.3. Okay. So children, our first question is given 252. So first we will find the prime factor of 252. So 252 is given there. Find out its prime factor. Its the unit digit is odd, so it is divisible by 2. So 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12. Again it is divisible by 2. 2 6 are 2. Now it is divisible by 3 2s are 3 1s are. Again it is divisible by 3. So 7. Now 7. So what we get? We get a prime factor of 252, that is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. So here we have pair of factor. 2 have a pair, 3 have a pair, but prime factor 7 has no pair. If prime factor 7 has no pair, it means 252 must be multiplied by 7 to make a perfect square. Okay, to make a perfect square. When 252 multiplied by 7, why we are multiplied by 7? Because 7 has no factor. Okay, 7 is a factor which has no pair. 7 is a factor which has no pair. That's why we are multiplying the given number by 2. So we get the pair also. So 252 multiplied by 7, it gives 7 to the 14, 7 5 the 35 plus 1 36, 3 7 to the 14 plus 7. So we get 7764 is a perfect square number. Okay, now it is given that find square root of the square number so obtained. So we get 1764 is a perfect square. So what is square root? So square root of 1764. So children, we must have to find its prime factor. So prime factor of 1764 is there. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 is already there, and we multiply this by 7. So we get its a prime factor 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. So here 2 as a pair, 3 as a pair. We make pair. Okay, and choose a factor of pair from each pair as one. So we get 2 from this pair. From this pair we get 3. And from there we get 7. So 2 3 is 6, 6 7 is 42. 42 is the square root of 1764. Second question, 2028. So first we will find the prime factor of 2028. Given that 2028, so by which number 2028 should be multiplied, it became a perfect square. So first we will find out the prime factor of 2028. So prime factor of 2028 are 2 into 2 into 3 into 13 into 13. So here we have a factor. Here we have factor 3. 3 has no pair. Factor 3 has no pair. If factor 3 has no pair, factor 2 has a pair, factor 13 has a pair, but factor 3 has no pair. So 2028 must be multiplied by 3 to get a perfect square. So 2028 multiplied by 3. When 2028 multiplied by 3, so we get a number which is a perfect square. So multiply 3 is 24, 3 2 is 6 plus 2 8, 3 0 0 plus 2 3 2 is 6. So 6284 is a number which is a perfect square. So but we have to find the square root of number so obtained. So we have to find the square root of 6284. So square root of 6284. As we know that prime factor of 6284 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 also, because 2028 has multiplied by 3 and to 13 into 13. So prime factor of 6284 here 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 13 into 13. As you know that when we find the square root of a number, so first we will make a pair of factors. So pair of factors make. Now choose a factor from each pair. So from first pair we get 2, from second pair we get 3, and here we get 13. So now children, we have a square root of 6284, that is 2 into 3 into 13. So 2 3 is 6, 6 13 is 78. Yes, so 78 is the square root of numbers obtained. That is given for each of the following numbers. Find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided. It should be divided so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the square number so obtained. So first is given 252. So children, 252 is not a perfect square. Okay, as we know that a number which units digit is 2 3 7 or 8, that never be a perfect square. So 252 is not a perfect square. First we will find the prime factor of 252. So find out prime factor of 252. It is divisible by 2. So 2 2 6, sorry 1 2 6, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4, here is 1 12. So 2 6 is 12. Now again it is divisible by 2. So 2 6 is 2 3, it is divisible by 3. So 3 divisible by 3 7. So children, here we have a factor, that is 7. We have a factor here. Factor 7 has no pair. Here first we make a pair, it's have a pair, it's have also pair, but 7 has no pair. So here 7 has no pair. If 7 has no pair, it means 252 must have to divided by 7 to obtain perfect square. It means 252 must have divided by 7. When 252 divided by 7, so what we will get? 252 divided by 7, so what we will get? Divided 7 3 is 21 4, so 7 6 36, we get 36. So 36 is a perfect square number, but we have to find the square root of the number so far. So 36, we have to find the square root of 36. Okay, so prime factor of 36, that is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. How? Because from here 7 is cancelled when it is divided by 7. So we have 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So we make pair and choose a pair as ones. So 2 into 3, that is 6. 6 is the perfect square root of a number so obtained. It's clear? Second one, it is given there 2925, by which number it is divided so it became a perfect square. So children, first we will find the prime factor of 2925. So find out the prime factor of 2925. So 2925 is divided by 5 because its unit digit is 5 by divisibility rule. So divided by 5, 5 5 is 25, here is 4. So 5 8 is 40, 5 5 is 25. Now again it is divided by 5, 5 1 is 5, and here 5 1 is 5 3, 5 7 is 35. So children, this is 117. So 117 is divisible by 13. It is divisible by 3. 7. Yes, it is divisible by 3. So 3 3 is 9. 3 2 is 3 3 is 9. 3 9 is 27. Again, it is divisible by 3. So 3 1 is 3. 3 3 is 9. Now it is divisible by 13. Okay, so 13 1 is 13. So we have prime factor of 2925, that is 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 13. So here 5 has a pair, 13 has a pair, but 3 has a pair, but 13 has no pair. So here factor 13 has no pair. If factor 13 has no pair, it means 2925 must have be divided by 13. Means 2925 must have divided by 13. When 2925 divided by 13, so 2925 divided by 13, it gives 225. It gives 225. So children, now we have 225. 225 we get. Now we have to find the square root of 225. 225 its factors are 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. We make its pair and choose a pair at once. So 3 into 5, from here we get 3 and from here we get 5. So 5 3 is 15. So square root of a number so obtained, that is 15. Question number 7. This is given. The students of class 8 of a school donated 2,401 in all for Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students. It means number of student has given the equal money. Okay, suppose that if in my class there are 25 students, so each student has donated 25 rupees. Okay, so like that, but here it is not given how many students are there. So we have to find the number of students in each class. Sorry, in the class. Find the number of students in the class. So children, first we will consider the number of students. Let number of students, that is x. If there are x students, so each student donated money. So each students donated rupees x, because they are denoted the equal number of students. So if there are x students, so each student donated money ps. So total money donated by students. So total money donated, that is given 2,401. But if one student donate x rupee, then two student donate 2 into x, 3 student donate 3 into x, but there are x student, so x student donate x into x. So children, x multiplied by x is equal to 2,401. Now children, that is x into x, so x square is equal to 2,401. Now in power of x, that is given 2, so x is equal to, means we have to find the square root of 2,401. So we'll find the square root of 2401. So first we have to find the prime factor of 2401. So find the prime factor of 2401. 2401. We have to find its prime factor. Okay? It means it is divisible by 7. It is divisible by 7. So 7 3s are 21. There is 3. 7 4s are 28. There is 2. 7 3s are 21. Again it is divisible by 7. So 7 4s are 28, and here is 6. 7 9s are 63. 49 it is also divisible by 7. 7 and last 7. So pair of factors, that is 7 into 7. So what is the factor of 2401? That is 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. We make a pair and choose a factor from each pair. So 7 into 7, that is 49. It means there are 49 students in the class and each student donated 49 rupees. So how many students are there? 49 students are there. It's clear? I hope you have enjoyed your class. Thank you, students.